just a little bit ago, maybe yesterday, the day before, on TikTok, I saw a video that was like, does anybody else relate to this? Still as an adult, feeling like you have to pretend like you're busy when people walk past. And I think maybe they were insinuating that it was like because of school that we were like this, and I completely agree. School has perpetuated that in me. But tell me if you maybe relate to this, because for me, it wasn't just school. For me, it was also living with sociopaths throughout my life, like people with antisocial personality disorder. And when I was in mold, detoxing from mold, trying to escape mold, I at the same time was trying to escape a sociopath. Very difficult situation. But what happened through that is I had to also mentally realize all of the ways that the sociopath had been affecting me my whole life. And like all of my little bad habits, and where did they come from? Was that actually from a different source, or was that because they perpetuated that in me? They caused me to feel these ways. And one of those is the need to be moving all the time, the need to pretend to be busy. I don't know if you guys have this experience with the sociopaths in your lives, if you have any, or had any. For me, it was so weird, but like anytime I would have a little inkling that maybe I'm looking this way, like maybe people are thinking this about me right now, I would always find out later that the sociopath had actually thought that about me. And one of the biggest things for me was throughout my life being overweight, having moments of being underweight, but mostly being overweight throughout my life. I was also perceived as lazy. And so I always would try to act like I was busy, like I was not lazy, like I was not just sitting there. Even if I was sitting there, I had to pretend like I was like very invested in what I was watching, so it was like more crucial than it actually was, because I knew 100% that these people had thought this of me, but they were going to think that of me no matter what I did. So yeah, maybe sometimes, I don't know if this is for everybody, but this is for me. Like when I saw that TikTok, it kind of made me realize that like some of these things that I thought my whole life were like just bad habits from school or bad habits that I created myself. It was like, no, it was because these people implanted this thought in me. So, yeah. Has that happened to you too? I also want to add that while I was in mold, and in anybody with a chronic illness or any type of demobilizing illness can probably relate to this, but like I obviously felt for the majority of the time for those 4 to 5 years like I was not doing enough. So and now I know why.